Hi, welcome to a brand new video of the Target Individual Program, the Target Individual Experience. So, my last video, you guys, telling you guys I just finished dropping my daughter off to boys and girls, right? And I told Pam earlier today when she spoke to me, I said to her, I'm going to take the kids to the boys and girls. You have to pick them up. I wasn't planning on being here, but I started to fold laundry, all right? And I was trying to clear up the kids. They have a container which they have books in. On top of it, they have all the notebooks stuff. So I was cleaning that up. So she calls me to tell me that she's stuck in traffic. Now I spoke to her because she called me around 5 o'clock, a little bit after 5, and I told her that I dropped the kids off the boys and girls. She have to pick them up. Now she knows, and again, this is what I'm talking about. Even like yesterday when I said to her, yesterday morning, when I was walking out the house to take Alyssa to school. I said, listen, I'm leaving today. And I told her yesterday too. I said, I'm leaving, not yesterday, but the day before. So I said, I'm leaving today. So please, come home at a decent time for me to leave. And so, she's like, yeah, I'll leave at 6 o'clock, which she didn't. She ended up leaving work around 6:30 or what have you. And then it took her a while to get here. So I didn't end up leaving here until like after 8 that night. So I was a little bit upset at that because it seemed like whenever I say something like that, like, look, Pam, I'm leaving. I want to go home at a decent time. Have you? Please be here at a certain time. Oh, I'll be here. But then, she doesn't, right? It's like a rebellious teenager. And I keep saying, I said, I'm not your parent. But the reason why you see me as that, as you think you see me as that, is because you've been taught to fear male masculinity, and so when I speak to you in a certain way, you think I'm talking down to you as a child. I said, I'm not talking down to you as a child. The reason why you feel like I'm talking down to you as a child because your mindset is like a child, right? Because being courteous, at least you could have text me, hey, I said I was leaving at 6, but I got some stuff to finish up and blah blah blah. And I'm not sure if she did call me or what have you. I think she called me, right? So yeah, she did call me, so I give her credit for that. But again, still though, you know. So like today, when I tell her, listen, the kids is a boys and girls, you have to go pick them up because I may not be here. And she calls me, oh, I'm stuck in traffic, and I'm like, well, Pamela, had you left in time to go pick up the kids, you wouldn't be stuck in traffic. And then after I hang up, we got off the phone, here comes a police siren, right? And I'm just like, look, y'all can play these games all y'all want. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to effeminize me to the point where you think you can have her um, treating me as some servant or some shit like that. That's not going to happen. I see it happen in a lot of, particularly with us black men, with black women who they behave like us, like men. They behave like men, right? They have a a man's mentality, and I don't understand why they don't even recognize and understand the fact that if they continue on with this path with this manly mindset, because you see this the distancing of, particularly in the black community, black men and black women. Okay, and remind you, white supremacy is behind all of this, but black women are not intelligent enough. I didn't say smart, I said intelligent enough to recognize what is going on and to combat it, right? Because they're too busy trying to live their best life. They're too busy trying to be happy and all this stuff about all this nonsense. I keep saying, you want to be happy, you got to be happy within yourself first. Okay, then in a relationship, when you want a happy relationship, you got to work within yourself and work on your relationship. The shit just don't fall out of the sky. You don't land into a perfect relationship. You don't meet the perfect man. You don't meet the perfect woman. Okay, marriages, there's no perfect marriage, or there's no perfect relationship. But they look at other people, other groups of people, and see, no, because you know why other groups of people married longer? Because the wives understand what it is to be wives. They don't try to undermine their husband masculinity. They don't try to undermine their husband male authority. They don't try to do that. They don't try to do that. And I give you a classic example. As a father raising, raising children, you're the disciplinary. your wife is not, your girlfriend is not, your significant other is not. This is why when their kids get into trouble, they run to their mother for protection because they know their dad is going to punish them. So understand that these are things that are natural or within the nature of us as human beings. But within the black community, our minds have been flipped upside down because of white supremacy and the condition that they have done to us. Okay? So, again, and then you have a lot of black women who will use this white supremacist system, right, to try to control black men or try to destroy black men's lives because they don't want to deal with their own shit, their own drama, their own traumatic experience. They don't want to go get therapy for help for that shit. And this is why our community is so fucking dysfunctional. I keep saying it over and over again. This is why the shit is so dysfunctional. Because you have these white supremacists who have been manipulating, psychologically manipulating, as well as financially manipulating within the black community, right? And so now you have dysfunctional men and women who don't even know how to get along with each other. Who talk, you have women talk about they want communication. Men communicate with women. Women just don't listen. Because you know what? If you are a man and you tell them the truth, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. They rather you lie to them. And if you're a man who understand that it's important to tell people, especially women, the truth, because you understand how delusional they've become because of what white supremacy have done to them, man, you can forget it. And like I said, it spills over in the other community too. So I was watching some videos where it says women who are taking a stand against white feminism, and I have to say white feminism because that's what it is. It's not feminism per se. It is white feminism. All right. So I've been watching some of these videos, and I'm like, you know what? At least some of these younger generations of young women, whether they're black, white, Asian, Hispanic, or not, are actually listening, right? And well, I shouldn't say except for black women, okay? Because a large section of black women don't even want to listen. But I'm glad that other groups of women are starting to see because they can see the residual effect, not the residual effect, but they can see the effect that it has within the black community and the separation between black men and black women today, and they don't want to end up like that. Okay, so anyway, I guess I gotta go pick up the kids now, right? And I wasn't planning on being there. I was actually planning on getting dressed and go home. So now I gotta go pick them up because she says she's stuck in traffic. I'm telling you, it's like this is some reason why I get frustrated because this is with her all the time, right? Yes, I love my kids. Yes, I'm very concerned about their mental health. This is why, like I said, I'm here. I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to, I don't disrespect her in front of my kids, and I don't, a lot of stuff I don't do because it's hard when you're um, trying to be civil, but somebody keeps taking advantage of you, and in their mind they feel like that they're entitled to. You know what I'm saying? Because of these white supremacists on the police force. So, but hey, they can keep making the sirens all night because trust me, I will get on the bus and I will go, and because I already told her that she has to pick up the kids. So trust me, okay? Like I said, so you motherfuckers don't even want to test me, all right? Trust me on that. Okay.